Good morning. So this reading is for Wednesday, March 12th. And what I'm going to do here is pull a little bit about our past. Two more on current energy. We are not done with the transformation, but there is more change that is happening this week. There is this release that's taking place, but on the other side of it does feel like a lot of positivity. It feels hopeful and optimistic around the future. It's not a negative energy at all. It's almost going to feel relief when whatever is still kind of in our way is removed from our path. At the bottom of the deck, I am getting the devil energy. I'm not surprised to get this devil energy at all. So the devil shows up because there is something about the past that is trying to hold us back. It's this kind of getting ready to have the final release of these limitations and restrictions, these old ways of thinking and behaving, and just all of those old patterns and behaviors are really making themselves known right now so that we can let this go. And this is definitely where I'm picking up change this week. So in the past energy, we have the Death card, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. So the Death card is change and transformation. That is endings connected to new beginnings. And with the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant, this is about you moving and aligning with your spiritual path. Now, the Hierophant is one of those marriage cards here, and so it feels like you are aligning with, I've been getting this a lot with a lot of people, that there are people that are on our path and they're going to be showing up on our path here. They're meant to be on our spiritual path, regardless of the type of relationship it is. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be another type of partnership altogether. But I'm getting a very strong sense of that these people are meant to be on our path, that there is a lesson and a purpose and a mission to do together. And with that Ace of Wands Hierophant showing up in the past, you started aligning with this path already. This is not new. It's just more, the further you go down this path, the more things open up, the more that you realize you need to release. It's like in the early stages of this transformation, you took a step not really knowing how it was going to play out and not really knowing what you needed to leave behind. But the more steps you take on this path, the more clear it becomes what needs to go in order to make room for more of these new opportunities. So sitting here in the current energy, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. This is incredible energy. So this is all water energy showing up here. So the Chariot is Cancer energy right there in the center, but that is the card of success. It's overcoming all of the battles and the challenges that you've been dealing with. The Ten of Cups, long-term emotional fulfillment. Knight of Cups, moving in this direction. So aligning with your path and your purpose is really opening up new opportunities. It's allowing you to explore things on a deeper level than what you've ever experienced before. It's really opening you up. And in a lot of ways, that devil energy is kind of showing you or trying to tell you that it's not possible, you can't have what you want. I'm almost getting a sense of it trying to pull you back somehow, but it's barely there. I'm not getting that strong devil energy. The more that you lean into this change and transformation, the more you start to follow your heart, trust your instincts, and kind of believe in this new beginning, the less energy that devil has. You're taking the power away from that devil, and you're definitely taking it away from the devil now because it is all about your movement forward. The Chariot is movement forward. And so when I look at the future energy and I see that tower, this is the eclipse. This is the eclipse that's taking place. I think in one of the videos I said that it was in my time zone on Thursday. It's actually Friday, very early in the morning for me. So depending on your time zone will indicate what day it is for you. But we do have that eclipse this week. It's the full moon in the sign of Virgo, so it's a lunar eclipse. And it feels like more kind of breakthroughs are going to take place, more awareness to the situation and removing that final at least as it pertains to going after what you want, that devil energy is being released. There is something that is letting go. That kind of, the hook that it has on you, it's being demolished. We have the Four of Cups showing up and the Temperance energy. And so on the other side of this is balance and new opportunities being presented to you on the other side of this Tower. And this is where I'm getting the hope and optimism. It's these two both give me the energy of you're not going to see this coming. Because when you look at the Temperance energy, it's a balance of the dark and the light. You've been sitting in the dark without really realizing it. It's only after you go through this eclipse that you're able to see the light. Four of Cups is about sadness and disappointment, but what happens here is as you're going through it and you're kind of navigating this energy, trying to make peace with whatever it is that didn't work out the way that you wanted, you have this new opportunity come in. And so again, it's kind of that light and dark energy where it's this unexpected opportunity at a time where you weren't even looking. And so there's something about the way that this is playing out that it just almost, it's a reward for what you're going through and what you've been navigating, and it feels really positive and just really optimistic. Clarify the Ace of Wands. So clarifying the Death card here, I have the Four of Swords. So the Death card, that change and transformation connected to endings with a new beginning. But the Four of Swords is more than that. The Four of Swords is a clean break. It is about ending something, but it's also a period of rest so that you can recover and heal and navigate whatever is coming next. And so you've almost kind of been in this protective bubble for a while where things are ending and new things are starting to unfold. And as you're kind of navigating this limbo energy, that in-between worlds, it's about finding your foot again. It's about finding your own balance and your own way forward. Ace of Wands is being clarified with the Ten of Cups. But what you were doing here in the past was you were even releasing something is progress. Releasing something allows for steps forward to happen. And so the Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, this is about you going after exactly what you want. Really aligning with that emotional fulfillment that you're looking for and taking steps to make that a reality. And if the Ace of Wands didn't say that with the Ten of Cups, I'm definitely getting it here with the Hierophant, that Taurus energy, and the Knight of Wands. And so started taking steps here in the past that aligned with your spiritual path and purpose, set you up for what you've been wanting. That devil, it keeps staring at me, but underneath the devil, and I can see it here, is the world. I mean, this is literally what you're releasing. You're letting go of all that limitation and restriction. And that's what you started doing in the past. You already started the process of releasing this. What's happening now, what's going to come up with this eclipse is more of that release, more of that, okay, that was holding me back. I can't hold on to that anymore. And here's the devil energy showing up. We have the Knight of Cups with the Three of Swords. So the Knight of Cups going after and taking steps that align with your emotional space. I have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, more of that emotional fulfillment. But you'll notice that it's being clarified with the Three of Swords. Every step forward that you take that aligns with your emotional best interest allows you to heal from something in the past. That Three of Swords is connected to the devil. That Three of Swords was holding you back. So was this Nine of Swords. So you've been dealing and battling something here for a period of time. The Nine of Swords, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, probably sleepless nights. Chariot, really overcoming all of that. The more progress you make, the more steps forward you take, the more distance you put between you and any kind of limitations and restrictions. This would be another one of those limitations and restrictions. The limitations and restrictions are not going to show up in an obvious way, and they have not been showing up in an obvious way. They've been making themselves known very underneath the covers, just in very subtle ways, and all of that's really coming to the surface so that you can address it and move forward. With the Ten of Cups, I'm getting the Six of Cups. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. This is really aligning with your path, your purpose. It's kind of giving you this renewed sense of hope and optimism and that nostalgia energy where you're looking at more positive times in your life and you're saying, this is what I want. I'm also getting the sense that you might have somebody from either your past or a past life that is meant to help you in this life here. You have a mission and purpose together, and this person's showing up here as well. Love this. Love this. So the eclipse is out here twice. This tells me that it's not just about the eclipse that we're going to have at the end of this week. There's another one at the end of the month, and it's going to be the eclipse in the sign of Aries. And so between the two eclipses, there's a lot of things that are just coming to an end right now, because that eclipse in Aries is the last eclipse that we're going to have in Aries. And we have this full moon eclipse in Virgo. And so that is a full moon. So it is a release. And so there's a lot that's taking place over the next couple of weeks. But we start off with the one this week. With that Tower moment, we are getting the 9 of Pentacles. On the other side of that chaos, that disruption that takes place, the release of that energy is abundance. It's you being able to create your own abundance. It's the abundance, the word abundance is so loud and clear right now. The shakeup is meant to show you what you're capable of doing. With the 4 of Cups, I'm getting the King of Pentacles here. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But the King of Pentacles is a very grounded, very stable person. And so the unexpected offer coming towards you is meant to be long-term. It is something that is going to nurture you and allow you to grow and expand in a way that is healthy for you. It's not about the devil energy. It's not about the limitations and restrictions. It's about seeing the possibilities and opportunities and identifying where to invest your time so that you can grow into that King of Pentacles energy, become what you want, and have the life that you're looking for. Clarifying the Temperance is the Wheel, and so the Wheel is the eclipse showing up again. And so we have 2 eclipses showing up here in the future energy, and this is where I'm getting one is connected to Aries and one is connected to Virgo. The Virgo piece is the healing, and that's the devil energy that I'm picking up on. But I am picking up the Aries, which is more about stepping into your own power. It's really about reclaiming what you want and who you are and what you're capable of doing. And so when I see Temperance clarified literally by Jupiter, its ruling planet, this is really, really positive here. So finding that balance allows you to really move forward, make some progress. There's a lot of growth and expansion that's taking place. I've got the 9 of Pentacles with that abundance. I've got the Wheel of Fortune with even more abundance. And so as you kind of navigate this eclipse cycle, this is not going to be like what we saw last year, where it was a lot of wounds coming to the surface and a lot of kind of dealing with all of that. What's taking place now is that transformation, but it's transformation to align you with something much better than you ever imagined. And it's just full of opportunities there. So I love the way that this is going, because it's almost like hitting a reset button on yourself and undoing all of the negativity that you've been picking up and collecting over the last few years. So this is the reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.